EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football and Big D, as their guys will do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action now. Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. 11 yards there, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Remember, of course, he threw 5 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive, same result here.
But it's hard to believe that you can throw 5 in the previous week and start out your very next game the exact same way. He's going to need a lot of support on his own sideline. Make sure he gets really fully, mentally into this one.
It's a gain of 12. A first down throw for Prescott. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley, and he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
To Todd Gurley.
And there's a run there by Todd Gurley. We all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
Brings up fourth down.
Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka.
A 31-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 18.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast into the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
First down, Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. Caught left side, it's Beckham. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Andy Isabella, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Falcons 3. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touch. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league...
and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can. They got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 39 yards there, a big one. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Midfield to the 49.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now Ryan on first down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
It's a gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Third and 2, now Ryan. And he's into the clear. The 40, the 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie, an interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
14-3 ball game.
Cowboys 14, Falcons 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Ryan to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He's going to float this one deep right side. Room here to run. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
The kick is good.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Falcons 10.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Boys take over 1st down.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Come on, QB, come on. 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, it's 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That ball complete to Isabella. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on out here. Come get some 47. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. This one caught by Isabella. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burn.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will.
Yet again, Ryan is intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. Past the 20. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Play fake. Here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. That's Isabella open on the right side. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now it's Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Amendola set to return it. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
40-yard line.
Now Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 11 yards there, first down.
For a Cowboy.
Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
At the 11-yard line.
Mike 22 is coming. 22's coming. Mike, tip the ball.
Hands it off out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. And Isabella with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Falcons 10. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Back now in Arlington. Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Another carry now for Gurley. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Pick it up.
Play action. It's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That third down conversion good for 23. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
I just think that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
Back 55. Back 55. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Gurley again here on first down. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
He's tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Falcons.
Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. 55 is mine, guys. 55.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. Second and 7. They'll roll him out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down.
Right here. Back 55. Back 55. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 54 down. 55.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. Now, I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Kendall Sheffield on the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off down near the 5.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Now a desperation throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Ryan.
And he will finally be taken down up at the 48.
A gain of 42 yards.
Now Ryan.
And the Falcons
To the right side and complete to Hurst. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. From midfield now, here's Ryan. He's going to let it fly. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Fourth down, here's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And they will be 20. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Ryan's pass.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Ryan. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Cowboy.
And That one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know, you just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Dallas, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.